Hey everybody, welcome back to another vlog video, YouTube video with me, LA Living Life, Lala. Welcome back guys. We are doing another Q&A chat with me, but today's more of a random Q&A. So once again guys, we entrusted Craig with compiling some questions. I don't know what I'm going to be asked. I typically like it that way, so we will see how this goes. However, let's do a little ASMR as we get into our video. Why? Because I'm random like that. So y'all don't judge me. This is an unofficial ASMR. I'm just being extra. Those who know me knows I like to be extra. So what am I drinking tonight? Ginger beer, non-alcoholic. I will not tell you guys what the name is because I won't tell you guys what the name is because technically I don't get paid for that. So all right, I just wanted to do that because I knew that this was gonna give the fizz, and I said, hey, that'll be cute. Maybe some folks will like it. My ASMR people will like it. Yes. So guys, remember, I'm just trying to stay in tune with being consistent. That's the name of the game. Consistency is key at this point. So let me know if you guys like these Q&As. I like them. That's why I've chosen for us to do it again. But I don't know, you might not like it. Now we're about to get into our Q&A. So you know Craig likes to stay behind the camera, yada yada yada. So he's back here guys. Craig, are you gonna say hey to the people?
Hey to the people. You didn't find that funny? I thought it was funny.
Alright, so let's get started with our Q&A. Craig, what's the first question?
The first question: why do you love me so much?
What?
Whoa.
These questions are about you?
What?
These questions...
It's a
Are
question.
these questions about you?
No, it's about you. We want to know the
Why
people.
do I love you so much?
The people.
But I feel like you asked a question like that in our previous Q&A.
Did I?
Probably.
I'll have to watch back and see. But for now, you can just answer it.
I love you so much because of this. You're so inquisitive. You're so comical. Well, at least you find yourself very comical.
I am very funny.
Guys, I call Craig my beautiful man because he has the sweetest heart. He can be petty from time to time, but it doesn't overshadow the kindness in his heart. I think the best way to describe it is how my dad does. Craig is an angel. Craig is an angel to your Lala. He's an angel. Yeah. He's my best friend. He's everything that I need and more in a man. So that's why I love him so much.
That is the right answer.
Wait.
Good job. All right. Icebreaker, getting into it now.
Oh, so now we're actually starting the Q&A?
I mean, continuing.
Oh.
Continuing. Again, these are very random questions. You're going to be mix up. So I'm going to start off with this lighthearted one. Which family on TV do you currently watch the most? And this could also be YouTube.
Okay. I watch Tammy and Wayne Mitchell. They come out of Jamaica, Kingston, Jamaica. Tammy and Wayne Mitchell, that's who I watch the most.
Okay.
Meet the Mitchell family, that's the name. Meet the Mitchells. I believe that's the name on YouTube. Check them out, guys. Good, wholesome entertainment. I love it.
Nice. If animals had the ability to talk, which one would you want to have a conversation with?
A lion. I want to talk to a lion. I would love. It's like that moment where you talk to Mufasa.
Do you think all lions are going to be like Mufasa?
Like very wise beyond their years
Yeah.
and have this deep deep voice
understanding about life.
and a deep understanding about life. And because Jesus.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Because Jesus is the Lion of the tribe of Judah.
Okay.
I just feel like a lion will be able to kind of just, like, I don't know. I feel like when I hear his voice, because guys, let's not get deep, but if you ever watch a Chronicle of Narnia, you know that it's based off of it's based off the Bible.
Mm-hmm.
And so in the Chronicle of Narnia, they have a lion. I don't even know what his name is. I forgot. But they have a lion who's like the representation of Jesus, right? So in my mind, I just want to talk to a lion because I feel like they were created as some type of representation of the power. The power. The power and authority, right? That comes with the name Jesus. Not that Jesus has. Can't come close, but just comes with that. So I just preached the message and I didn't intend to. It was Craig that made me get all deep. But a lion. I would like to talk to a lion.
A lion, okay.
Yes.
All right. So now I know how you feel about foods.
Ooh.
And you always get on me for my combinations. But what is the weirdest combination of food you've ever eaten?
The weirdest
combination
of food I've ever eaten.
Mm-hmm. I don't think you get weird.
I don't think I get weird. I don't think I get weird. I don't get weird, guys. This is the truth.
You're straight. You're like you're weird. Asian to be Asian. You're American to be American.
Yeah, I don't get weird with food, unfortunately. So, I've been hearing lately though through mukbangs that people are saying if you eat not through mukbangs, actually through work. Different nationalities say if you eat eggs in your seafood boil, that's not the way it's supposed to be.
Really?
Not different states, yeah. So like the North versus the Midwest, they're like, eating eggs in your seafood boil. I would think scalded eggs, right? Jamaicans, we call it scalded eggs. It's not a combination, but it's where we boil the egg, but not fully. So where the white part is cooked, but the yolk is runny.
Yeah. That
would probably be the weirdest combination.
What would you pair that with? That's where the combination comes in. So like, would you eat that bite? Would you eat that with oatmeal? Would you eat that with?
We would eat that with porridge.
Okay.
It's not weird to me though.
It's not weird-ish, but I don't think I've eaten boiled eggs with oatmeal or boiled egg with cereal.
You know what's weird? You know what's weird to Bajans? I'm gonna call it Bajans, cause my husband's family told me when I used to tell them how Jamaicans eat their breakfast, that we eat ackee and saltfish and dumpling and callaloo and kidney and all of that, right? They couldn't understand that. They said that that's dinner. That we eat dinner for breakfast.
It's
too heavy. So I guess to other cultures, maybe that might be a weird combination.
True.
Like you said, I'm straightforward with it. Straight shot.
That's true. Okay. This one's going to make you think a little bit.
Okay.
What is wrong but sounds right? What is wrong but sounds right? So you can go as far as advice that it's tough to hear, but it's truth, that it's honest. Or you
What is wrong but sounds right?
Am I asking that correctly?
What is wrong but sounds right? Overeating. Overeating is wrong, but I like to overeat, so it sounds like the right thing to do.
You actually caught me off guard on that one.
Look at that. Everybody's gonna be like, oh.
Yeah.
Like, how can you overeat? Food is so good. So, but then they tell you if you overeat, you become overweight. So yeah.
Okay.
Look at you. You thought I wasn't going to get it. Look at that.
Yeah, I thought I was going to think for a little bit.
No.
Okay. Tell the people a little bit about what are some of the last things you do before you go to sleep.
I play Candy Crush, guys. And then Craig and I either watch Friends or Golden Girls. And then we do some devotion, pray, and go to bed. Literally in that order, within the last hour prior to bed, in that order. That's our bedtime routine.
That is true. That is true.
Yeah.
What is the first thing you do in the morning? Or what is your wake up ritual? I know you have two different types. You have when you're training clients and when you're not training clients.
Yeah. So when I'm training, because I'm a trainer, when I'm training, I do a quick devotion, listen to worship music, go straight in. When I'm not training, I kind of flip that order, right? I log in first to work while I'm playing worship music. Then I will actually listen to sermons, then do devotion as I'm working, because I get a little bit more flexibility. So that's my morning routine. Okay. I'm horrible with my morning routine. So.
Meaning that it fluctuates?
It does fluctuate. And what I would like to do, I have not yet started to do. So maybe by the time I get to 40, I'll have it down.
Okay. This next section is fill in the blanks.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
If I could travel to one place, it would be...
Bali. I've always wanted to go to Bali.
Okay.
So I would go there and I would land in the what is it called?
I'm not familiar with Bali.
The like the villas on the water. I forgot, they have a specific name, but I would just transport myself into an empty villa and act like I paid for it.
All right. All I want for Christmas is...
my 2 front teeth.
Boo.
It's a song. You told me to fill in the blanks.
Okay. If I could be anywhere right now, it would be...
Oh, this is bad, y'all.
Tell the people.
Tell the people where it would be?
If you could be anywhere right now, where would it be?
In Jamaica on the seashore, eating some...
Seashells.
No, not eating. You can't eat seashells.
So eat it.
You sell. She sells.
She
sells seashells by the seashore.
Okay, I had it
but
wrong.
I would be by the sea
eating
some
seashells.
Jerk pork, jerk chicken, a nice escovitch fish that was freshly. Oh my God, that's where I would be, guys. Right? Because as it's coming down right now in the evening, so the sun's setting. So I could just imagine eating, looking out.
That's nice. That's real nice. That's so nice.
Coconut water and everything. Jesus.
Is Jamaican coconut? This is not a part of it. Is Jamaican coconut water different from Bajan coconut water? Is this a deja vu? Did I ask you this question before?
I don't know if you've asked me that question before, but everything tastes better
I knew. That's why that is why I asked that question to all the other nationalities out there.
Everything tastes better in Jamaica, guys. I'm not being biased. I'm just telling you that's just how it feels when you're in Jamaica.
It's not being biased at all.
If you haven't gone to Jamaica to experience it,
I guess. Okay. If someone made a movie about my life, meaning you, it would be titled
LA Living Life. That's why you want to like, subscribe, and share LA Living Life, because this is a movie every time I post.
This is a trick question. Who would star you?
Ooh.
Who would be...
Get it together, babe. Who would I like to play me?
Yeah.
Who would I like to be the actress that plays me?
Why did I have such a hard time with that?
I'm not sure.
Who would play you in that movie? That's a trick question. There's a right answer.
There's a right answer?
That's a trick question.
How is there a right answer?
You'll see. Go ahead and answer it.
Who would I like to play me? Well, hypothetically, I would want to play myself.
Okay, but other than you, somebody right now that's out there that can play you in your own autobiography. Think about it.
Me to think about it?
Yeah, there's a right answer to this question.
But Kadeem,
there you go. That's your question. That's the answer, Kadeem. You guys.
Kadeem Ellis, guys. If you don't know, Kadeem could be my sister, all right? Because especially in my smaller days, me and Kadeem look exactly alike. So
So if you guys have any connections to Kadeem, and then Duvall could play me,
I don't know how that's gonna
we
work.
can just put some locks
Because it
on
means that
him.
he's gonna have to get a Tyler Perry wig. He's gonna have to get like a tan. So
Uh,
that's gonna be.
we got to give him
different.
a Shamar Moore wig.
Okay. All
That
right.
that
Craig.
that was a rough one.
Okay. That's crazy.
All right. One food I can eat every day is
Chicken wings. Easy.
okay.
Chicken wings. I can eat chicken wings every day. Every single day. Nashville hot or lemon pepper. I'll take Wingstop. I ain't bougie. Every day. Wings. What's next?
Okay. Last one. The best place to enjoy New Year's Eve is
Home.
mm,
Home. I remember during COVID, I had COVID. During COVID, I had COVID. What was that, 2021 going into 2022? I had COVID, so I couldn't go to church. And Craig and I, we stayed home. And we had some little, what's the things? The sparklers.
sparklers. We
At
had the
midnight,
apartment.
we went out. No, we were here. At midnight, we went outside, and he humored me, and we lit the sparklers at midnight. But then somebody started shooting gunshots in the neighborhood.
So
we don't
we-
live in a ghetto, guys.
Actually, no, you're right. I
Mhm.
remember that. A
Yeah.
car drove by.
A car just randomly drove by. We do not live in the hood, so this was a shocker, okay? Because everybody was outside with their family, lighting fireworks, and all of a sudden you just hear pop, 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 and I was like, Craig, it's time to go inside. But yeah,
Yeah, I remember that now.
and that was good. We enjoyed it. We had a good night.
Okay. Would you rather section?
Would you rather? Okay,
Would you
guys, we're
rather?
transitioning. Would you rather questions? Answer with me if you're in the chat.
Yes. Would you rather get dressed up or stay in pajamas all day?
Oof, that's tough. Craig knows I do like to get dressed up. Do I always like to go out?
No.
No. Do I like to get dressed up? Yes, but I don't like going out, guys. Fun fact.
So which one is it?
No, I would like if I could get dressed up, like put on makeup.
Oh,
put
okay,
on a
so you're
wig,
saying, yeah,
and
you would
stay
rather-
in pajamas. That would be my ideal answer. But I would rather get dressed up,
but not just have to go
and
anywhere.
not have to go anywhere. Yeah.
Okay. This is a good one, especially for people watching. Would you rather keep your 5 closest friends or hit 1 million subscribers?
Woo! Oh man, let me tell y'all something.
They're watching,
Listen.
and 1 million subscribers might actually follow you if you.
This is a conviction moment, because the other day I thought about how amazing my friends are, and I literally told them that I need to shout all of them out on YouTube because they are amazing people. So I'm gonna be taking my time to do that in the next month. Next month, each video I'm gonna shout out a friend. But yeah, no new friends. I'd love a million subscribers. I know that's gonna get me the money I need, but there is no money in the world that will make me trade out my friends.
Not even. I'm kidding.
Not even.
Not even that one.
Not even. If God didn't convict me this week, this answer would have been different.
Oh.
But God convicted me this week, and I was like, you know what, Lord, you are so right. Good friend better than money. Sorry, guys. Sorry.
Okay.
Okay.
Ready?
Yes.
Would you rather never use social media or never watch another TV show?
I never used social media.
Okay.
Back in the days, we never had it anyway, so
True.
we can go back to that.
And you're, shoot, I forgot what you're called, but you're of that age gap or that age bridge between the internet and no internet.
Yeah.
But ask anybody born after the 2000s.
Yeah. This would be a tough question for them. I know.
Okay. One more.
All right.
Would you rather drive or fly?
Drive. I don't know, guys. The older I get, I'm not liking flying. I don't know why. So drive or cruise. I'll go on a train. You can catch me by airplane. I don't know the rest of the words. I don't care how you get there, just get there if you can.
Okay. Sorry, I said last one, but
Why you like my singing?
I loved
That's
it.
crazy.
I loved it. I loved
That's
it.
crazy.
I loved it a lot.
That's crazy.
I loved it so much. Would
That's
you
not
rather
me.
have a maid or a chef?
Chef, all day, every day. I'm a
Why? Because, I'll clean.
Because Craig is the greatest cleaner. But no, I can clean. If I have somebody cooking all day, I can clean. I need to exercise. And then a chef will help me with my diet. Like, that's one of my key things. If I can get me a chef who can cook the foods I like in a healthy way, life will be so much easier. So if there's anyone out there that would like to be my personal chef for free, God bless you.
Drop a DM in the box.
God bless you. Drop a DM in the box. God bless you. God bless you. Drop a comment below.
Drop a direct message in the box.
Drop a comment below, or you can direct message me on my Instagram pages if you would like to be my personal chef for free for life.
You know what's one of my greatest fears is that when people get to know me, they realize how corny I am. Because right now I'm quiet, so they think I'm cool. But once
You're not quiet right now, so I think this video is kind of exposing you.
Well, I'm just letting people know that when they meet me, oh my gosh, she's so cool. And then when I have my moments, they'd be like, oh, actually, he's not.
He's very cool, guys. He's corny, but he's my corny, beautiful man. And he is actually very cool. You want to get to know Craig. You do.
So go ahead and follow
With that being said, go ahead and follow his page at Fitness Associates USA on Instagram for all your personal training needs.
Okay. So we have a new segment. Called Choose Only One Thing.
This is the last segment, guys. We got about 5 minutes. But go ahead.
Choose only one thing.
Only one thing.
Okay. If you can only listen to one kind of music for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Gospel.
If you could do only one chore for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Wash dishes. Yeah.
I'm trying to answer that one myself.
It would be wash dishes. For you, you'll probably do laundry.
That or sweep and mop.
What?
Yeah. There's something about sweeping and mopping that you just get lost in it.
Really?
If you could celebrate one holiday every year, what would it be?
Christmas, because Jesus is the reason for the season.
If you could only have one app on your phone, what would it be?
My bank app, because I need to check my money.
I need to see my
I
coins.
need to see my coins.
If you could only wear one outfit for a month, not for the rest of your life, but one outfit, so only 12 outfits for the year. You get me? So one outfit per month. What would it be?
It would be tights and a t-shirt.
Fair enough. Fair enough. If you can eat, I think we all know this answer. If you can eat one food for the rest of the year, what would it be?
It actually won't be what you think.
Oh.
Because I've been craving ramen a lot lately, guys.
But think about it, though. If you choose ramen now, you got to eat it for the rest of the year.
I think I can. I can do different types of ramen. Because am I stuck
to one kind
to
of ramen?
one kind of ramen?
It doesn't specify.
Exactly.
So you found a loophole.
Loopholes.
You found a loophole. Okay. All right. That is it for me. But
That's it?
Tell the people a little bit about yourself, something that they don't already know.
Goodness. Well, I don't know. Because we've already done a Q&A with me, so I feel like you guys know a lot. I will say, I don't know if you guys know that I used to do, told you that my background is social work. So I used to do therapy back in the day. I used to do therapy with youth. I used to work with a couple of nonprofit organizations, and that didn't work out well. Then I was doing quick coaching for a while, where we would telephonically do therapy with individuals who was interested in quitting smoking. And then I transitioned into not what I'm doing now, but the case management world, which then led me to segue into what I do now. So maybe that's one thing.
So let me ask you a question, and this
Sure.
is the last one, I promise, guys. This will fall under unpopular opinion.
Oh, okay.
So I figured it'd be a good last one.
All right.
So the way things are, you mentioned you were a child therapist, or you did counseling for children.
Yes.
The way things are, where social media, negativity, news travels to kids
Quickly.
by seconds.
Yeah.
What do you say parents can do to help either soften the impact that it has on their child or deter the influence? Like, what would you deem a appropriate approach?
I think it's kind of similar though to in the past, right? When news used to get to our kids in school via friends, right? Where their friends and their peers and their classmates were introducing them to certain concepts before we could. I think we kind of had to get ahead of the curve. I think that a lot of parents believe if they introduce their kids to certain concepts that they're making them grow up too much. I think what makes kids grow up too much is encountering uncomfortable circumstances, right? But when we are able to inform our kids on the realities of life from a parent, a nurturing perspective, right? I think that we help to soften the blow of them finding out these things via these other social media platforms. Yeah, I would say don't be scared to be real with your child, to be scared to be real with your teenager, or to be scared to be real with your young adult. My dad was real with us. My mom was the nurturing one, right? She'll soften the blow, but my dad was very real with us. And that realness kind of helped us to prepare, for the real world. So when people came to us with certain things, we were like, yeah, we already know that. You know what I'm saying? We already know that, right? So nothing you're bringing to me is new. I think that's what helped me to preserve my innocence, if that makes sense. Because I didn't need to be exposed to the negativity. I was already aware that there is a negative, but I also knew that there is also a positive, right? There's a right way of doing things. There's a negative way of doing things. There's a right outlook on life. There's a negative outlook on life. You can be optimistic. You can be pessimistic. Like, you give your child a choice. Hey, these are your choices, and these are going to be the consequences of your choices.
I would say too, and I know this would take some unpacking, but you said something about innocence.
Yeah.
For some reason, I feel like the world that we're living in, they don't care about innocence anymore. They deem it to be blindfolded, to be sheltering, to be overbearing. I personally feel like we're not taking in consideration of a child's innocence.
Yeah,
and we're normalizing that.
And we're normalizing it, but I'm going to go back again to you as parents, and I'm going to go to the Word of God, right? Jesus says something, and here I go, y'all. I'm not trying to preach, but here's my thing. With everything that happens in reality, we have to be able to look at the spirituality. We have to look at what the Bible says. And so, Jesus tells us that, we're in this world, but we're not of this world. And that's what I'm talking about, the positive, right? Like, we have to remind our children, speak the word into them. They might not know it now, right? Be able to fully comprehend it or understand it, but something's going to come their way at some point in life. And they're going to be like, that's what mommy meant, right? We're in this world, but we're not of this world. Well, Mom, how can I be holy in school? Like, how does that even look? All these pressures that are coming at me, they're of the world. We aren't of this world. We are in this world, right? So let the mind of Christ be in you, right? So we have to be able to shape our children's mind to understand these are the things that you're going to face and encounter. But no, Jesus encountered these things too. So I know that seems heavy, right? Like, how can a child understand it? But that's not our concern, right? You train up a child in the way they should go, and when they are old, they won't depart from it. Like, you train up your child, you expose them to some of the harsh realities of life, right? In a nurturing, loving, graceful way, and give them the tools so that they are equipped to handle those things that they encounter in life. I just think sometimes we get so scared, right? And like I said, like you were saying, we allow the world to intercept our teaching, to intercept the word of God, right? and to start pouring into our children. When we try not to bring them back, they're already so gone. Their mindsets are already changed. They start to accept the truths of the world. That's because we didn't instill it to them. We never gave them any foundation. Give your kids foundations that they can build off of, so that when the lies of the enemy come, they know that they have something else to withstand that. Like, I think that that's very important. How do you do it? The practicalities of it, I don't know. You got to pray to God, right? Pray to God about your child and say, God, how can I communicate it to my child? God's going to give you the discernment, and he'll give you the Holy Spirit that will give you the words, right? So,
do you have any advice for a parent that might not be a Christian?
I don't, because I'm not a parent. But if I were a parent, right? If I were a parent and you're not a Christian, still read the Bible to your child. I know many parents who are not Christians, but they know that there's something in the Bible that helps to stir someone on a right path. And these are the principles that I would like my child to live by. I might not believe in Jesus just yet, right? But there's principles in this book, in this this documented manual, right, to live life. And the same way I could give my child another book,
A self-help book.
right? A self-help book is the same way I can give my child a Bible. I can give them those practical, because the Bible gives you practical ways to live life in a fruitful, moral way. So even if you're not a Christian, still try to just uplift your child with the word of God. You might not believe everything it says. You might think some of those things are folklore, but there are principles in there that can be a foundation for your child's life and for their future. So yeah. All right, guys. It's been 30 minutes. I told Craig this was only going to be 15 minutes, and look at what happened.
I took it overboard.
I hope you guys enjoyed this, though. I hope that something that I said, you guys felt was impactful, especially in that last segment. But I also just hope that you guys like the Q&A in the chat. Yeah, so don't forget, guys, please like, share this, subscribe. If you know a parent that's struggling with parenting, I'm not a parent, right? So I'm not giving you advice. I'm just giving you some tools, and hopefully they work. Like I said, you got to pray to God yourself and see what's going to work for your family, for your child, and for your culture, right? The culture that you've created in your home. So until next time, guys, have a blessed week. Yeah, week. Have a blessed week.